Hi, YouTube. Welcome to mystikalisol. My name is Lisa, and I am here to do a reading for the North Nodes. So I really haven't seen this on YouTube, and I thought it would be kind of cool to do something different in terms of divination, tarot card reading and that kind of thing. So people typically will do like astrological signs, like your sun, moon, rising, maybe Venus. But I thought it could be interesting to get messages from the divine for our North Node. So the North Node, did a little research for the video. The North Node, there's two nodes in your birth chart. So if you're not familiar with your North Node, obviously go get your birth chart reading. Cafe Astrology is a really good one. There's tons of places where you can get like really comprehensive breakdown of your birth chart. So the North Node, those are actually lunar node points that at which the moon's orbit intersects with the Earth's orbit. So it's not like a planetary placement or anything like that. They're just kind of invisible points, but they focus on the energy and the aspects of the place where you're sort of headed in this lifetime, or the energy that you're meant to embody and embrace in this lifetime. So it is said that if you do follow the North Node path, or you do embody and embrace kind of the elements of the North Node in your life, that, you'll be more in alignment with your purpose. Life will be more fulfilling, and you may have a more kind of purpose-driven life. So if that's your North Node, what is your South Node? So the South Node is basically the opposite sign of the North Node. So for me, for example, my North Node is in Virgo, so that means my South Node is in Pisces. And the South Node represents the energy or the aspects that you have already embodied in previous lifetimes. So it's something that you're a little bit more familiar with, a little bit more comfortable with. It's almost like you kind of unconsciously, naturally embody these things. So the North Node exists like just beyond your comfort zone. That's why it's a little bit of a challenge, and it's something that you're meant to work towards. Right. So the North Node is pulling you towards a specific expression of who you are. And this happens over time. This is not something that you come out the womb and it's like, oh yeah, like my North Node, I'm there. Like, no, it's kind of something that you learn through your experiences and develop over time. Right. So because we are in Virgo season, and because I am a North Node in Virgo, just kidding. But because we're in Virgo season, I'll just start with North Node in Virgo. So happy birthday to all the Virgos out there. And today I'm going to be using Under the Roses Lenormand deck to kind of identify what is the energy that the North Node is representing at this time. What's the energy that we're entering into for our North Node? I'm going to be using the Field Tarot to clarify that message. And then we will be using the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck to identify kind of the actions that we're meant to take at this time for our North Node. And lastly, we will be using cards that I made we're going to pull from this bag some chakra cards that I made. So they have like little affirmations. We'll pull a few for each of the North Nodes. So let's get into it. I'm going to light my incense. I'm so excited to be doing videos. I actually recorded this video a few times. This is like the third or fourth time I'm recording it. But there's been, interruptions, or like I forgot to use a deck or whatever else. So hopefully it can go without a hitch this time. All right, so we ask that the divine spirit, our higher self, our angels, our ancestors, our spirit guides deliver us timely and accurate messages for our best and highest good. North Node in Virgo. North Node in Virgo, what is the energy that we're entering into at this time, and what would the divine like for us to know? We want one more card. North Node in Virgo. North Node in Virgo. What is the energy at this time that the divine would like us to know? What is a timely and accurate message for North Node in Virgo? Ooh. All right, so let's see. Okay, I think that is it. All right. So we pulled the mountain, the mice, and the grave. The mountain, which represents obstacles, challenges, kind of something in the way of progress. The mice kind of represents a similar aspect, annoyances, anything that will kind of be bothersome, mistakes, worries, chaos. So that could be the obstacle. The obstacle could be some sort of chaos or mistakes, something like that. And the grave is obviously, that's kind of similar to the death card. That's like, putting an end to something being put to rest. Could mean transformation, right? The end of something is the beginning of something else. Losses, misfortune. So this is kind of the energy that I'm seeing for the North Node in Virgo right now. But let's get some clarification on that. It's not like the most positive way that I want to start the reading, but we're going to kind of go with it and see where it takes us. Okay, so Spirit, please clarify for us the mountain, the mice, and the grave for North Node in Virgo. The mountain, the mice, and the grave. So the obstacle has to do with some sort of annoyance, some kind of chaos, and it could mean something being put to rest, the ending of something for North Node in Virgo. So let's get some sort of clarification. Clarification for the North Node in Virgo, the mountain, the mice, the grave. Clarification for the mountain, the mice, the grave. Okay. So we got temperance, which is some sort of balancing. Also, like, not being wasteful, being kind of prudent, I guess. We got the Two of Cups. And the Ten of Wands. So yeah, I mean, I guess it looks like North Node in Virgo, there's gonna have to be some patience on your part. There are choices, right? And Two of Cups, it says union under there. I'm also going to read from the book, but Ten of Wands is a burden. So it could be some sort of relationship being put to rest, or the worrisome part of a relationship being put to rest. Let's read, shall we? I like reading from the book. Okay, so Temperance represents balance. Temperance serves as a reminder to stay peaceful and grounded through times of high stress and anxiety. Now is not a time for confrontation, strong opinions, or extremes. Remain calm and stay neutral while the moving parts align. So yeah, Spirit's definitely telling us, North Node in Virgo, that there's going to be some challenges this season, or there's going to be some worries, some obstacles, but it's going to be important for us to stay grounded, stay calm, engage in those kind of self-care activities. Don't take the bait, you know what I mean? Like, don't overreact. Try not to get triggered, or understand, be mindful of your triggers and act accordingly. If you guys are wondering about the music, this is Fascinating TV. They're, what is it called? Like healing music? I don't know. You can look up Fascinating TV. They have like this healing music that they play on a loop. So the Two of Cups is union. There is a mutual bond forming between two people with a heavy flow of love, respect, and appreciation for each other. It's a win-win situation for both parties involved, whether it be a lover, a friend, or a business partner with whom you see eye to eye. So this is marriage, partnership, shared values. So this could mean that there, if you're in an existing relationship, this could mean that, there could be some stress on the relationship. I know in my life there's stress on my relationship. So this, I'm trying not to kind of project my situation, but it's like pretty glaring. So, it could seem right now like an obstacle, like a source of stress and anxiety. Um, Perhaps there could be a phase of the relationship that's being put to rest. Not necessarily that the relationship is going to end, but maybe like there's a phase of the relationship that is being put to rest. This is actually a good sign for the relationship, the Two of Cups. But this could also mean like some other type of partnership that that's coming in. And when the Ten of Wands, let's take a look at that. So the 10 of Wands. All right, so taking on extra weight, whether it be emotional, financial, or work related, can be a slippery slope. You may suddenly find yourself flooded with projects or responsibilities. Prioritize what matters most and understand that you can't solve every problem that presents itself. So the key words being overexertion, hard work, stress, limitations. So yeah, there's going to be, I think, a lot going on. North Node in Virgo is going to be sort of balancing a lot. It could be, putting to rest, trying to control the situation, right? Like, and just understanding that, to whom much is given, much is expected. Like, all of the blessings that you have coming to you is going to require, is going to require that you be patient with yourself, that you be patient with your with others, that you're able to, what's the word that I'm looking for? Like, discriminate between what is essential, what is a priority, what isn't. Being able to see kind of, what you can control, what you can control, and then move accordingly, not be reactive, but be responsive kind of thing. Okay, so we're going to move on to the wild unknown animal spirit. And we are going to ask Spirit of the actions that we should take. North Node in Virgo. What actions should North Node in Virgo be taking at this time? The actions for North Node in Virgo. Actions for North Node in Virgo. What are the actions? Okay. All right. So let's see. We've got the owl and the dolphin. Owl and the dolphin. Interesting. So with the owl, I'm also going to read these from the book, but with the owl, I'm seeing kind of like, kind of being above everything, not in like a snooty way, but just being like perched and kind of like seeing everything happening below. There's really something about the eyes that's like a lot of wisdom. I mean, obviously owls are wise creatures, and given everything else in the reading, it's kind of like your wisdom will manifest as temperance, as being balanced, not you overexerting your, like, not overdoing it, not overreacting, being calm and balanced and level-headed. And the dolphin is like, again, like a really smart creature, playful, and sort of like, amidst all of the responsibilities and expectations and possibly chaos and worry, to remember who you are, like a communicative, playful, spiritual creature. But let's read from the book, shall we? Okay, so the owl is abundance, clairvoyant treasures. The owl is a mysterious and otherworldly creature found in folklore from east to west. The white owl in this particular deck is the companion of the goddess Lakshmi and represents wealth, beauty, and good fortune. When the owl card appears, it's an omen that a boon or treasure is on the way, either in spiritual or material form. With owl wisdom on your side, you'll see and know exactly what to do with this boon. how it can further serve your dharma and bring abundance to the world. Trust that the wellspring of treasures is infinite. So the suggestion is to give an offering. An offering. And it's interesting because Virgo, one of the aspects of Virgo is to be of service. So even though, 10 of Wands, you've got a lot going on, it may feel like, oh my gosh, how am I going to add something else to my plate? It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to, do something really big. Like it can be something as small as, oh, you have waters in your car and, you see somebody on the street, offer them one of your water bottles, right? Like, you see some trash at the beach, like pick it up, right? That's also an offering. That's an offering to the earth. Showing temperance, right? In every aspect of your life whenever you can, that is in itself a type of offering, right? So there's a lot of ways that an offering can present itself. Yeah, but I mean, this is good news, right? This means that, you know, giving of yourself, being of service, which is the North Node in Virgo, you will receive like the spiritual blessings that you're looking for. You will receive the material abundance that you're looking for. So all of that is coming to you. Just continue on the path, even though challenges may arise, right? Okay, so the dolphin. The dolphin is, I love the dolphin in this deck. It looks like so cute and happy. Okay, so the dolphin is innately intelligent, a healer, light, and blessings. So the gifts of the dolphin are beyond what our human minds can grasp. Dolphin personalities are often drawn to the healing arts as they are sensitive to the subtle and enjoy working on the level of spirit. It's easy for dolphin types to underestimate the impact they make in the world. These creatures play such an important role in the wheel of karma that coming in contact with a dolphin type will change the entire course of your day, and thus your life. This card can also indicate a profound blessing is on the way. So that's another indication that blessings are on the way. And I feel like with this card, I'm getting like Pisces, right? So if your North Node in Virgo, your South Node is in Pisces, being a healer, or being into drawn to the healing arts, such as, counseling, Reiki, using divination tools, just being like a positive person in people's lives, you know, um, commenting on people's posts in a positive way. Like that's all kind of like giving your energy, right? In a healing way. Telling somebody that, they're important, they matter. That's the dolphin energy. Right. So to bring into balance, the recommendation is like-minded spirits. Um, so identifying others who have that kind of like healing energy, that is something that will boost your spirits, and I think will take some of this heavier energy, like the Ten of Wands and the Mountain and the Mice, will help alleviate some of that. I know for me, for example, if I'm like just having like a tough time or whatever, reaching out to people I know who love and care for me, that's really helpful. It can lift my spirits and get me out of my funk, get me out of whatever situation feels like it's overwhelming. Laughter and just gigging out and having fun and um, getting back to being playful, right? That can kind of sometimes make you realize like it's really not even that serious. Because I know like a lot of this adulting can get very serious and very overwhelming, but it's really not that serious actually. Um, and this is all just like a journey. This is all an adventure, this whole life. So, always kind of coming back to who you are. And like sometimes, again, being around like minded spirits can help do that, right? Can help reflect who you really are. Okay, so we're going to pull some affirmations, chakra affirmations from the bag for North Node in Virgo. Let's see. Okay. So we've got one, and then we're going to pull one more. Okay, so for North Node in Virgo, we have the third eye or the first eye. Some people like to call it the first eye chakra. I am wise, intuitive, and connected to my higher self. And then we have the throat chakra, which is I am a divine receiver and I am gentle with my words. Okay, so we have I am wise, intuitive, and connected to my higher self. And I am a divine receiver and I am gentle with my words. So that's your reading, North Node in Virgo. I hope that this was enjoyable and informative. I hope that you were able to get something out of it. Let's thank our higher selves, spirit, the divine, our ancestors, our angels, and our spirit guides for coming through with these messages today for us. And have a wonderful Virgo season. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye.